While Tyler and his Hyde abilities are still very much a part of the picture, Wednesday Addams will no doubt have an entirely new monster to face in Season 2. But it's not totally clear who that new monster will be. Let's dive into the possible identities of the big bad for Season 2 of Netflix's best new series, Wednesday. Based on the trailer and Season 1 finale, Tyler is guaranteed to appear once again in Season 2, but he might not be Wednesday's big bad this time around. In fact, he could be the total opposite. The biggest twist of Wednesday Season 1 was the reveal of the monster's identity, along with Thornhill's betrayal of Nevermore. But it's possible the series writers will reuse Tyler's character for Season 2, in some capacity, that is. Tyler isn't only seen in the Season 1 finale heading to the Willow Hill Psychiatric Hospital. He can also be spotted in the Season 2 trailer on multiple occasions, confirming that the Hyde's and possibly his new master's story isn't quite over yet. The majority of Season 1 follows Wednesday as she attempts to track down the monster responsible for Jericho's murders, which leads her straight to her newfound love interest, Tyler Galpin. Tyler's betrayal has no doubt left a lasting impact on Wednesday, given that he is most likely the first boy she's ever fallen for, much less kissed, which, in my opinion, was a very quick character arc for a personality as cynical and untrusting as Wednesday Addams. Finally, Tyler's impact on the Wednesday series will steer away from the love interest type. I believe this will be a positive change for the series, considering the controversy the love triangle from Season 1 stirred up in the first place. Xavier and Tyler will no longer be Wednesday's love interests, but rather aids in helping her uncover the truth of her latest mystery. Tyler's story could really go one of two ways in Season 2. While he was most definitely the villain in Season 1, he could find a new master and seek revenge on Wednesday in this latest season, or he might just become Wednesday's greatest weapon. Given a Hyde is created through a combination of manipulation and trust, Wednesday could very well be Tyler's new master. On the other hand, some theories state that Tyler is now his own master, meaning he may finally choose, on his own accord, to help Wednesday this time around, as this season's big bad could pose a threat to both of them. Uncle Fester's surprise appearance in Wednesday Season 1 might have predicted Season 2's monster, or its power at the very least. One of the best cameos in Wednesday Season 1 was the introduction of Uncle Fester.
Still as sharp as ever, my pig-tailed protege.
And a sneak peek of his power in the Season 2 trailer points to the significance of one character in particular. Electricity is referenced multiple times throughout the Season 2 trailer. While his powers weren't put to use in Season 1, it is well known that Uncle Fester possesses electrokinetic abilities, meaning he can generate and manipulate electricity. It is highly unlikely that Uncle Fester will end up being Season 2's monster, but one blink and you'll miss it detail in the trailer may have hinted that he could be closely related to this season's actual monster. It seems that once Wednesday and Enid grow closer as friends, something or someone will have the potential to come between them. A new red-haired student named Agnes DeMille will take center stage in Season 2, and could wedge a gap between the two roommates. While she seems relatively friendly from the trailer and a huge fan of Wednesdays, there is clearly something spooky about her. In one quick shot near the end of the trailer, Agnes is shown with her pigtailed hair sticking up from static electricity. While this could very well be an insignificant detail, it may also hint that she is invulnerable to electrokinetic powers, meaning she might possess them herself. While she may not necessarily be the villain, someone with a power like Fester's is sure to play some sort of role in this season's story. If Agnes turns out not to be this season's big bad, there's a more minor nuisance that still needs to be identified: Wednesday's stalker. Agnes DeMille is the most obvious answer to the Season 1 stalker mystery. Given the resemblance to Wednesday's iconic hairstyle and her obvious admiration for the Princess of Darkness in the trailer, Agnes will most likely be the obsessive fangirl type in Season 2, which will no doubt become bothersome for Wednesday rather quickly. Agnes's character could be nothing more than a road bump in Wednesday's journey, or she could be the answer to Season 1's biggest mystery. Fans speculate that Agnes's obsession with Wednesday could cause her to want to replace her best friend Enid altogether. Enid and Agnes are shown together multiple times throughout the trailer, and it's implied that Wednesday will have to save Enid sometime in Season 2. Who other than Agnes would Wednesday have to save Enid from? Would Agnes really go as far as to kidnap Enid to form a friendship with Wednesday? It's clear from season 1 that Wednesday isn't the type to pour into relationships of any kind, and her newest mystery might just take her attention off of Enid, leaving Agnes the perfect opening to slip in and break up the friendship altogether. Not only that, but the text message Wednesday received at the end of season 1 may have given away that Agnes is the stalker. In the last scene of the season 1 finale, Wednesday receives a brand new cell phone. Shortly after, on her ride home, a text message from an unknown number pops up. It reads simply, "I'm watching you," with an eyeballs emoji and a few photos attached. The pictures were clearly captured without Wednesday's knowledge, as they show her with Tyler and Xavier on 2 different occasions from a short distance away. Given the casting director selected an actress with stunning, noticeably prominent eyes, could it indicate that she'd been watching Wednesday all this time? Could the eyeball emoji be the greatest hint into the stalker's identity? The answer might be staring us right in the face. Technically, Steve Buscemi is the most likely to be Season 2's monster, but then again, when is Tim Burton ever predictable? Steve Buscemi's character, one of Wednesday Season 2's most intriguing additions, is set to replace Larissa Weems, the former principal of Nevermore Academy, who was brutally killed in Season 1. Buscemi's character, Barry Dort, could very easily follow a similar character arc to that of Weems, seemingly the red herring in the first 2 episodes. Weems is later revealed to be innocent and genuinely passionate about protecting Nevermore and all it stands for. Although she initially harbored some contempt for Wednesday due to some old conflicts between her and Morticia,
"Your actions have put me and the school in an impossible position."
she later aids Wednesday in exposing the Hyde and his master's identity. It may appear that Weems is out of the picture for Season 2, but her return shouldn't be completely ruled out just yet. In fact, it would make for the perfect resurrection surprise should Barry Dort turn out to be the monster, allowing Weems to resume her role as the Nevermore Academy principal. On the other hand, like Weems, Dort could also be a red herring in the bigger picture. Given Dort clearly has a similar zeal for Nevermore, he could be totally harmless. Or is this giddy exterior an attempt to keep the audience's guard down? From a casting standpoint, it would technically make the most sense for this season's star casting to also be revealed as the villain, especially considering Christina Ricci's character, Marilyn Thornhill, aka Laurel Gates, turned out to be the villain previously. Whether his path follows that of Weems, Thornhill, or one all his own, one thing is for certain: Barry Dort will play a massive role in Season 2 of Wednesday. After all, it simply wouldn't make sense to bring on a comedy horror legend like Buscemi and not use him to his full potential. I, for one, am super excited to see the direction Tim Burton decides to take with him and his character. A warning from her mother in Season 1 may have foreshadowed Wednesday's fate in Season 2. One of the most interesting inclusions of the Wednesday Season 2 trailer was the obvious emphasis on Wednesday's powers. Like her mother, Wednesday Addams has visions of the future at the beginning of the series. As time progresses, her visions become both psychic and telepathic, as she not only communicates with her ancestor, Goody Addams, but she also witnesses events of the past as if she were there herself. However, unlike her daughter, Morticia's visions were much more positive, setting them apart as a dove, Morticia, and a raven, Wednesday. Wednesday's visions certainly come in handy as she takes on the role of detective, but Morticia warns her that without proper control, she may risk losing her mind, which has a great chance of happening in Season 2. In one of the most shocking shots of the trailer, Wednesday's eyes are shown bleeding some sort of black fluid while she has a particularly powerful vision. We also see a drawing of what appears to be Wednesday going mad from her visions. While it's unlikely that Wednesday alone will be this season's monster, facing her powers and possibly learning how to control them will certainly be one of her biggest challenges yet. But once she manages to control them, she'll be more powerful than ever, providing the perfect segue into Season 3. Season 2 of Netflix's hit series Wednesday premieres on August 6th and will be split into 2 parts. The first season of Tim Burton's addition to the franchise was wildly successful, and while the new season will undoubtedly have its own twists and turns, there are still some questions left unanswered from the Season 1 finale, which will no doubt be carried over into Season 2. With Tyler still on the loose, Wednesday's powers still out of her control, and Steve Buscemi's introduction into the series, fans are in for a wild ride. What did you think of these Wednesday theories? Are there any Easter eggs from the trailer you noticed that we missed here? What classic Addams Family character are you hoping makes an appearance? Will Season 2 conclude the series, or will it end with even more questions left unanswered? Pugsley is also said to have a larger role in Season 2, but there's no chance he's the monster, right? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more theories just like these. Thanks again for watching ScreenRant, and I'll see you in the next one.